And we have a warning. The video you are about to see shows a graphic depiction of domestic violence and may be hard for some viewers to watch. The footage was released by the Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office as part of a mound of new evidence in this case.
I was sober for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And now why am I not sober? Because of you.
New video shows OnlyFans model CLENNEY hitting then-boyfriend Christian Obumseli over a dozen times while on a trip in Aspen, Colorado.
Perfect.
Yo, what's good? This is your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room yet again, always with another one. And yes, it is another one. And yeah, we have COURTNEY CLENNEY in the broadcast room, that situation, things like that, kind of bringing it back to light a little bit here. Yeah, that was a very toxic situation that that young man got himself in, regardless of what, and I'm just being honest about it. That was a very toxic situation he got himself in. Men out there, you need to understand, and you need to actually pay attention to the type of women that you're dealing with. I'm pretty sure that situation with her being aggressive like that was not the first time that she did that. That was not the first time, but it ended up being his last. So, you men out there, y'all need to understand the first sign of a woman, doing anything or striking you in any type of way, shape, form, any fashion, things like that. You need to understand a verbal strike. You need to understand a physical strike. Any woman that is capable of verbally striking you or physically striking you is capable of deleting you.
You can't make this shit up.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
Right. So you need to immediately excuse yourself away from people like that. But we're going to dive off into this, and we're going to see where this situation has come to. Now, I have footage from a lot of different news sources, and this is recent here. Some go back as 4 weeks ago, some are more recent as maybe a day or two ago, something like that. So, we're just going to dive off into it, and we're going to put these quarters, nickels, and dimes in on the times.
Shut up! But you don't do it the next day!
Why are you screaming? There's people in this house.
Tonight, we are seeing new video of the rocky relationship between OnlyFans model COURTNEY CLENNEY and her boyfriend just months before she killed him.
CLENNEY claims she stabbed Christian Obumseli in self-defense back in 2022. CBS News Miami's Nakaya Carrero has more of the footage and what both sides are saying tonight.
We're here in Edgewater where Christian Obumseli died, and we have a warning. The video you are about to see shows a graphic depiction of domestic violence and may be hard for some viewers to watch. The footage was released by the Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office as part of a mound of new evidence in this case.
I was sober for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And now why am I not sober? Because of you.
New video shows OnlyFans model COURTNEY CLENNEY hitting then-boyfriend Christian Obumseli over a dozen times while on a trip in Aspen, Colorado. This is one of more than 100 pieces of evidence released to the Obumseli family civil attorney as part of the investigation.
In that video, you can see COURTNEY acting erratically. You can see her hitting Christian multiple times, which unfortunately is consistent.
See, what I like nowadays, we're gonna get with this equal situation. We're gonna get with it because this is what I'm liking nowadays. So, obviously, maybe this is the young man's family's lawyer, things like that, or whatever, with the prosecutor, basically. Yeah, she's actually pinpointing out the situation at hand, that this young lady was out here being erratic. She was doing things out the way. You could clearly see in that video, he was not hitting her back. He was not hitting her back. So that leads me to believe, listen, look, man, everybody want to sit around here and think that, men are just these aggressive, overly aggressive individuals, even if they are working out, building muscle, stuff like that. That does not, just because a man has muscles, does not mean he's a barbarian. I wish you could, because that's what they're trying to say basically when they mean that all men do these type of egregious things, that men cannot be misused and abused by the opposite gender just because they're the opposite gender. No, it ain't. Stop it.
Consistent with her behavior throughout this entire case.
Flirting with like 3 girls.
What 3 girls? What 3 girls? You?
Well, maybe everything doesn't matter.
In the video, CLENNEY accuses Obumseli of cheating on her, which he denies. His family's attorney says the behavior COURTNEY exhibited in this video was a disturbing pattern.
Unfortunately, we see throughout these videos, we see throughout the phone calls and the communications that COURTNEY had some insecurities, as most women do, and that's no.
No. Now, prosecutor. Now, I don't know what particular aim that this woman is standing, but what I'm saying, as most women have. Listen, look. Insecurities or not, that don't justify you putting your hands on people and then later down the line you taking out a sharp instrument or tool and things like that and trying to go out your way to get rid of a person. That don't justify that. Are we supposed to be you're supposed to be so sympathetic because she's a woman. She has insecurities. Man. What is wrong with you? You barbarian of a man. She has insecurities. Why aren't you sympathetic to that? You piece of crap of a man. You're not sympathetic to her insecurities. She's insecure. She does OnlyFans. She sleeps with other men, so she's automatically thinking that you're sleeping with other women. Come on. Why aren't you sympathetic to this? Stop it. Why aren't you sympathetic to that, man? Man, she does OnlyFans. She gathers other men's attention for her financial gain, for her security, for her mental stability. Why aren't you sympathetic to this? She had to off him. She had to. Stop it.
No faulting to her.
CLENNEY's attorney said in a statement to CBS News Miami, this video is an example of the toxic relationship between Obumseli and COURTNEY CLENNEY. Evidence exists that Obumseli physically abused COURTNEY on prior occasions, and on April 3rd, 2022, COURTNEY was forced to defend herself from Obumseli's physical attack. In court, CLENNEY's attorneys have argued she killed her boyfriend in self-defense during a domestic dispute. At the heart of the criminal and civil case, who was the aggressor?
Now, this is the outlook right here. You will see this man right here. He looks, of course, he's bigger than her, period. As a man would be with a woman, like, period, in most cases. But now, you have to think of the mental mindset and the capabilities that, some men are raised by. And on this planet, most men are raised to not lay their hands upon women's brow. So, and as you can clearly see in that video, he was not, I mean, of course, he was, kind of keeping arm's length. I mean, like a dude got to do something now.
In the morning.
A dude got to do something. Like, nobody just wants to get hit at all. I don't care what nobody say. Well, a woman, she's more weaker, this and that. That's bullshit, man. Nobody wants to get hit. It's like a woman's hit sometimes to certain men. It's like a bee stinging you. You're not going to sit there and let that bee consistently keep fucking stinging you.
So what the French toast is there to
It's just not going to happen.
You can't make this shit up.
It's just not going to happen.
In their relationship,
Domestic violence can happen against a man, and it can happen against a larger man. It does happen, and men are victims, and Christian was a victim.
the social media influencer is charged with second-degree murder. A hearing in her criminal case is set for this Friday. In Miami, Nakaya Carrero, CBS News, Miami.
So, if you are in an abusive situation, there is help available. You can call the National Domestic.
My bad. It kind of is at that point. So, the thing of it is that this young lady has done something very out the way, and she needs to be punished for it. So what's going to happen now is we're going to dive off a little bit more into the situation. And here we go. Let's do this.
A new twist in the case of a former OnlyFans model accused of killing her boyfriend. Investigators say they have uncovered text messages from Courtney Clenney's parents. You see them right there, discussing hacking the victim's laptop after he died.
Jamie Garola is live in Miami with more on what led to the parents' arrest. Jamie.
The text messages are allegedly between Courtney Clenney's parents and her attorney. Prosecutors accused Courtney and her parents of tampering with evidence and obstruction of justice. The Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office today releasing this 9-page arrest warrant for Courtney Clenney's parents. They were taken into custody Tuesday night in Texas and will be brought to Miami to face a single felony charge for unauthorized access to a computer or electronic.
Now, I just want to bring this to light right here. Back in the day, or innately, men, when they decide to seriously date a woman or things like that, and they may want to lead up to a relationship, they always try to go to see what, and I'm just gonna be blunt, they always want to see what that girl's mama look like. To clearly know and see what that woman would look like in her older years. I mean, I'm just being honest out here. It's kind of, hey, like it or not, you can call it misogyny, whatever the fuck you want to call it, but it's the truth. It's how it rolls. And I just want to know, did she take him home to see what her mama actually looked like? Like, somebody better tell me something out there, because I'm sorry. I'm sorry. These are parents, shit. That mama right there, I'm not trying to look at her in 40 years. I just stop it.
Fish-eyed food.
Stop it. Just stop it right now. So I don't know, hey, some of you men out there, I'm pretty sure that, and then also too, we got to think about this too now. This was the OnlyFans girl, so she was probably doing all types of tricks and things like that on his private places. And he was cooked, he was lost in the sauce. So, kind of is what it is. It's crazy out here though.
Device.
Yeah, so you're charged with computer offenses.
Clenney also faces the same charge. She appeared Wednesday in bond court.
Clearly, what they did was illegal. Clearly, the state attorney's office was correct in filing charges.
Clenny is already in jail on no bond for stabbing to death her boyfriend Christian Obumseli in their luxury Edgewater condo in 2022. Clenny claims self-defense, but Obumseli's attorney says Christian was a victim of domestic violence. But now investigators accuse Clenny and her parents, Kim and Deborah, of tampering with evidence and obstruction of justice by trying to access Obumseli's laptop after he died. Legal expert David Weinstein has no connection to the Clenny case, but says people should not rush to judgment.
Remember, there are a lot of facts we don't know. There are a lot of privileged communications that took place.
Investigators say they uncovered 4,230 messages from iCloud. Included in those messages, a group chat with Clenny's parents and Clenny's attorneys. The arrest form says they discussed Obumseli's laptop and how to access it. In September 2022, Clenny's dad texted to the group, "Are there any PIN passwords we can try?" Later, an attorney sent 6 messages with possible passwords and wrote, "These were possible, was not sure about capitalization or spacing, but there are the ones she could come up with. I will try all together and mix some of the capitalization and see if we get lucky." Later, Clenny's dad wrote, "Now I know that the PIN is actually a 4-digit number. Hell yeah, that PIN worked." An attorney then advised the Clennys not to create or modify files, but wrote, "But that is great news and makes this easy."
It gets down to who has access to that laptop. You know, was it a laptop that was being used by the defendant along with her now deceased boyfriend? Did they both have joint access to it? If
Cut the crap. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. You know, yeah, they bring these bad dudes up here sometimes, you know, lawyers and things like that. They want to sit around here and, you know, everything be illusion. It's all an illusion. You know what I'm saying? He's an illusion to the fact of the matter. He also said that he's not even involved in the damn place in the first place. So why is he speaking? No, you can't make this shit up. Why is he even talking? He's not even involved in the case seriously. So that means that as an attorney, because he's some type of attorney or whatever, he doesn't have full access to all the documents, the evidence. He doesn't have full access to all the evidence. He's going off what he's heard. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it right now.
Thank me in the morning.
You ain't right, man.
Oh, I'm right. You'll see.
Hey, what is your damaged muscle head? You stupid. You ignorant, or you just plain old deaf?
If they did, you know, was she authorized to still use it?
The warrant also shows one of the parents talked about arranging to give the laptop to the lawyer and discuss things like data location. In a statement, Clenny's attorney says, "We're extremely surprised and very concerned about the arrest of the Clenny family. This could be an example of prosecutorial overreach and misconduct. We believe the Clenny family has been targeted with some trumped-up charges to discredit them in the press and make their lives miserable."
No, that's crazy. That's crazy. Think about this out here right now. So after she, deleted him and stuff, she took it upon herself to actually take this man's laptop. Her family got hold to it. They were going to turn the laptop over to their attorneys and things like that. That means they had the laptop in the first step. They had the laptop.
Damaged muscle head. You stupid. You ignorant, or you just plain old deaf?
They had the laptop. How you got this man's laptop? Why his family don't have his stuff? Why his family does not have his laptop? Because that's his laptop, not hers.
All right, now Clenny has another court appearance tomorrow. Her parents will eventually be extradited to Miami, where they too will face a judge.
Stop it. You know, and no, that's just not how it goes. You can't sit there and take somebody else's information and things like that and make it yours, or take somebody else's stuff and just make it yours. like I just said, obviously, she had got possession of the laptop, gave it to her family. Her family had possession of the laptop in order for them to, do all these messages and try to give the lawyer this stuff. Man, come on now, people. Come on now. We know this is way out the way. Here we go a little bit more. Let's go.
The OnlyFans model charged with murdering her boyfriend back in court today, the day after her parents faced felony charges for allegedly hacking into Christian Obumseli's laptop. Local 10 crime specialist Bridget Matter is live with what happened in court today. Bridget.
So in court today, we heard from the state. They asked a judge for a protective order, a gag order. The judge has not made a ruling on that just yet. That will come next week. And all of this comes after Courtney Clenney's parents were arrested in connection to the case. Courtney Clenney appeared in court today for a status hearing in her murder case. The former OnlyFans model is accused of stabbing her boyfriend Christian Obumseli to death in their luxury Miami apartment in 2022. The prosecution is seeking a gag order for the case to prevent information that will not be presented at trial from reaching the public. A docuseries by TMZ is set to be released sometime this month. Obumseli's family attorney says they denied requests to participate, but members of Clenney's legal team participated. Earlier this week, Clenney's parents, Kim and Deborah Clenney, were arrested, now facing felony charges of unauthorized access or excessive access to a computer. The charge is related to what prosecutors say was a laptop that belonged to Obumseli found at the murder.
Look at all that. That's sad. I'm sorry, but that's not a dude that's fighting back, right? I'm telling you. Dude bigger, that's not a dude that's fighting back.
Scene. Courtney is also facing a new felony charge related to that device. While a trial date is not...
She was on demon time that night. Demons running all through her. Now she want to sit here in a red jumper, you know what I'm saying, trying to get that sympathy and stuff. First of all, I'm going to tell you, it comes to a point where even some of these women know that they can't show no tears because they know tears going to save them. Bitch, it's over with.
But you're a Dorito. You would never choke. You're a Dorito, bitch. And you're mad that you're not chose, and you never will be chose.
Who's responsible for all these hoes in the street? You old fish-eyed fool.
Hey, it just is what it is.
Not been set, prosecutors are working to build their case against Clenney and convince a future jury this was not self-defense, but second-degree murder. Local 10 obtained an incident report from the Travis County, Texas Sheriff's Office, which may be used in trial. The report says Clenney was drunk and asked an 18-year-old in her parents' Texas neighborhood to walk her home, but eventually became irate. The report says her mother told police she wasn't supposed to be drinking right now and apologized for her behavior. The run-in with police happened 2 months following Christian's death. Since Obumseli's death, troubling videos have surfaced showing a turbulent and abusive relationship. Video from an elevator shows Courtney hitting Christian repeatedly. And another cell phone video, abusive behavior on vacation. If convicted in Obumseli's murder, she faces up to life in prison. A trial date has not been set as of yet.
You know what? It just is what it is. And listen, look, fellas, when you're dealing with these types of women right here, this is where this needs to go.
You know what? You don't pay a holder. You pay her to leave.
You can't make this shit.
That's where that whole relationship should have been right there. Paying her to get the fuck out your life.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
But, some of you dudes out there, and I know, man, these chicks out here, man, these crazy chicks, man, like, these crazy chicks, they had the best cooch out here, man. They, you know what I'm saying? That cooch be fire out here. The crazy bitches got the best cooch out here. I mean, you know, I'm just saying, like, talking about, you know, they be, you know, they be, man. And, you know, that's half you catch problems out there, man. You know, you can't control yourself. And then, you know, you get yourself entangled. You know, shout out to Jada Pinkett. You know what I'm saying? You get yourself entangled with these bats out here. And some of them will just ruin your life. This bat right here, obviously will take your life. So, I mean, you know, it's like, what do you want? What do you want, fellas? Do you want your life to be destroyed or either taken? Just because, you know what I'm saying, she can get, she can do that thing in bed that you really like. I mean, you know, like, is it worth it? Is it worth it? I don't know, man. You know, some of you cats out there, man, y'all don't even cherish y'all life to that degree, or either y'all haven't grown up in order to cherish your life like that. You know what I'm saying? Listen, look, man, it's ridiculous out here. Never get yourself entangled with a bat like that, because a bat is gonna fly all over the place, even into walls, and the next thing you know, a bat gonna take you down right with them. For real though. Be safe, protect yourself at all times, fellas. You know, and pay attention to the signs. You know, never deal with a woman that's gonna ever put her hands upon you. And there's no need to. Dismiss her immediately. But it is what it is, though, man. Hey, shout out to all my subscribers. Mad love to y'all. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell to be notified whenever I decide to post things. And like I always say,
and that, my friends, is the bottom line.
That, my friends, is the bottom line.
Katie, what are you doing? And she's like, a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do.
You can act like a man.